Hi, I'm Chris Schwellenbach. I work at Griffith Foods. I'm a chef on the protein side, and today I'll be showcasing Unstoppable Umami, part of our Flavor IQ 2024 Food and Flavor Outlook. So thinking of umami, salty, sweet, sour, bitter, I decided to do a glazed maitake mushroom. So the meatiness of the mushroom, it lends itself to a lot of fat, which is why my first idea was to go gochujaro aioli. So gochujaro, it's a Korean chili. It's a little sweet and a little spicy. So again, thinking of umami, it's just awakening your palate, almost wanting to salivate. So that is just gonna add a nice layer of fat and coat your mouth to where it's craveable and what you want to keep eating. After we have the mushroom, you have the gochujaro, which is the fat, and then I like to even it out, having layers in the bite itself. So on top of that is caramelized kimchi. So kimchi on its own, it's fermented, it's sweet. Kimchi is an umami bomb. It's sour, sweet, salty, bitter. But caramelizing it just adds another layer of flavor. You're caramelizing the sugars that are in it, because traditional kimchi, when you're making it, it has a paste, and the sweetness comes from either an apple or a pear, which I think is so cool, because one of my first memories in the Korean spot I worked at, I was able to make kimchi from scratch and see the process behind it. My chef was born and raised in Korea, so it was a cool experience to see, and realizing to get that sweetness, you're actually pureeing a fruit to cause that fermentation. So after the kimchi gets caramelized, like I said, it gets that sweetness, you still get that sourness, that spiciness at the end, which I love. And then on top of that, you have a little bit of soft texture, so my head goes, all right, now we need something crispy. And traditionally you see a lot of fried shallots that garnish a lot of things, so I thought, let's do some fried shallots and garlic and toss it in the Griffith Foods Sesame Umami Topical, which is, again, thinking of umami, flavor bomb in your mouth. And that's another thing, tossing it in the seasoning, it just elevates the shallots and garlic that much more. It brings out the sweetness, it brings out that bitterness at the end that you want when you're eating fried garlic. And then on top of that, just to lighten the dish, because it can feel like you're eating it heavy, you get some fresh scallions on the top to almost refresh the palate. And that's my take on Unstoppable Umami. Now that's the perfect bite.